Yeah, today is a sad day. Hawk passed away. Um, Pretty much ends the legacy of probably one of the greatest tag teams to ever lace boots and wrestle in the ring. Man, I remember when I was a kid watching a lot of their matches, either on Superstar back in the day or on pay per view. Even when they came back with Sunny, Tammy Lynn Sitch, I think it was WrestleMania 14, um, LOD 2000, which was terrible, but yeah. Probably one of the most disappointing thing, and still to this day, that they pretty much animals, alcoholism, and drug abuse and everything was shown on Live Raw, and it's just really disappointing. That disappoints me because that stuff like that, even Eddie Guerrero, um, quite possibly one of the worst storylines and the most spit in your face um, storyline I've ever seen is the Eddie Guerrero. He's not up there; he's in hell or whatsoever. Just really like one of the most disrespectful thing that WWE's ever done to an amazing wrestler. But yeah, but I don't know if Hawk and Animal had any good relationships with WWE, but Hawk, his brother, John Laurinaitis, and all that, years ago was director, I think director of talent relations or something like that. So yeah, pretty sure just go see a lot of Jim Cornette's shoot interview and all that. You'll know what I'm talking about. So, but anyways, enough of that. The Royal Warriors and all that. I don't really remember their other um, stints in other companies and all that. I was way too young when the '80s and all that. I was way too young to watch it, and I don't even think that we had it where I lived. So it was mostly certain local regions and all that. So, but yeah, um, man, these two guys just oozed charisma and just really gave you everything that they had. I just probably one of my at least top five favorite tag teams of all time. My one of my favorite ones has to be um, man. There's so many good ones. Probably one. It's stupid to say what I'm about to say, but one tag team that I still to this day that I still love, and that it's just really a shame that what happened to one of them and all that was America's Most Wanted. I still love those guys. Um, a real pure wrestling um, matches a lot of times when, and it's pretty much why I loved TNA back in the day. They had some amazing tag teams back then. Triple X, AMW, America's Most Wanted, VKM, yeah, Vincent Kennedy, yeah, VKM or something like that. Voodoo Kin Mafia. So and other tag teams and all that, which are amazing. But nothing will ever compare to the Royal Warriors and all that, or Legion of Doom, or whatsoever. Um, ECW, I don't. Excuse me. ECW, I don't really remember too much because it didn't come where I lived. It was mostly like in New York, Philly, and places like that that mostly um, could watch it, or if you knew somebody, you could tape trade or whatsoever. You had the gangsters back in the day, and the Dudleys, and Public Enemy. You had in the last 30 years and all that. There were so many amazing tag teams, man. So many amazing tag teams for a certain reason that WWE doesn't really mention or like nobody really talks about. But yeah, Road Warriors and all that were, to me, honestly, above the rest. It just really gave you, again, I'm repeating myself, gave you everything that they had. But yeah, what really else can I say? Pretty much what the intro and all that. Ooh, what a rush. Yeah. I always want to do that on camera. That was amazing. When you knew that freaking intro and all that came, you knew you were on for an amazing fucking match and all that. Back in the day, I should say the early 90s, I would say mostly the early 90s, when you had the Rockers, you had the Legion of Doom, you had the Heart Foundation, you had the Rockers, already said that. Anyways, you had all sorts of amazing tag teams back then. But yeah, now, not too much in WWE, but in the Indies and all that, AEW is building and they're creating new tag teams and they're evolving tag teams. Tag team wrestling, to me, honestly, it should be on a whole new level because tag team wrestling pretty much is amazing. You got 4 guys that fight either for a title or just a match and all that. But yeah, really, what else can I say? To really build an amazing tag team and all that, a lot of things you could do, like test the waters with 2 guys. Okay, we're gonna pretty much pit you 2 guys together just to see how it goes and everything. Just like America's Most Wanted and all that. James Storm and James Storm. I can never remember. James Storm and Chris Harris really click well together. So, yeah, it's pretty much what I have to say. So, hope a lot of you people out there enjoy it and go watch a couple of LOD matches or some Road Warrior matches and all that, and just appreciate that tag team for what they gave you their entire career, and that they loved the business. They were not guys that pretty much would go out and just be snobs and all that and just not give the veterans a thanks or something like that. But yeah, and to me, honestly, in this day and age, there's a lot of green kids. When I mean green kids, I mean wrestlers that are just starting and all that, and just really don't have respect for veterans. And you should. The first thing you should learn, have respect for guys that have been there 10, 15, 20, 30 years in this damn business. You should have respect. They damn near kill themselves every fucking day to give you an amazing show. And when you go to them and all that, and you don't respect them, you should basically just go out to them and just spit in their face. It's literally what you're doing. You're spitting in their face. And it's that. But anyways, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna repeat myself again and again. So I'm gonna go. So peace, everybody.